They take your phone away. They take your passport. They take your money because you couldn't leave the hotel. They would lock you in the room. I really discovered drag through the internet. I was always scrolling through Tumblr and looking at images. I think I discovered like Divine and RuPaul. Then I started to go out locally in Atlanta, where I'm from. I was looking for a local drag queen to become a fan of, and I couldn't find any that I really related to or resonated with. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it. Dita Von Teese is one of my biggest inspirations. Betty Page, Barbette, who's like the aerialist drag queen from the 20s. To a degree, I'm very flexible and I'm very athletic. I'm an aerialist. I think doing that for so many years has helped prepare me for this. But lots of rehearsals, lots of training. I'm working with some amazing choreographers here, and we're really adapting the numbers to my ability and pushing my abilities to the limit. It's very challenging just because there's so much that goes into the Crazy Horse already, like with choreography and costumes and production design and the timing, and then there's so much that goes into what I do as a drag queen. Hair, makeup, costumes, performance, attitude. Combining the two, it's like a lot on top of a lot. It's more than I'm used to doing in the drag space, and I think it's more than the Crazy Horse dancers are used to doing as far as like preparation. And then I'm working with Coperni, which I love that they do really modern things. And then I'm also working with Ludovic de Socernin. I like his work because it's showing queer people in such a modern way. It's really refreshing. It's like a really sexy brand without being vulgar, which is also really what the Crazy Horse does. So I'm really happy to have them. I realized now at the time that I was really just filming a reality TV show, but to me at the time it was like the Olympics of drag, you know, it was like war, because you go through so many steps. You get a list of categories and you have to figure out outfits and looks and wigs and shoes, and I remember I borrowed money from my friend to help pay for all the stuff, and I was broke and trying to make magic happen, and it was so hard. It's like 14-hour, 15-hour days in drag, learning a script, eating your lunch, doing an interview, rehearsing, prepping a runway look all day long, 5 days in a row. On the weekend, I would just be like so exhausted and sleeping, and no phones. They take your phone away. They take your passport. They take your money, or they did back then. I think they changed it because you couldn't leave the hotel. They would lock you in the room. And if you needed something, you would have to write a note and put a piece of paper under the door. Mentally, you're in this like vortex. Back then, at least, it was really like the only television show that could give you a career. I was determined to win.